Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Signal here and welcome back to our videos. So for the first fight, we're going to try and clear boss Flash with the Constantine team. And I have John Constantine, Silver Bane, and Swamp Thing. And I'm gonna have the Joe Price Batarings to kind of give me damage on Constantine. They've used Twin Blade or Dark Metal cards, but I'd rather just finish this fight faster. I guess I'm going straight for Shield Remove because Constantine is crazy fast at generating power. And that will also put the Hell Mark on the enemy, so we can inflict some burning on the basics, so we can actually get the damage boost from the Constantine passive. Okay, now Bane tanked this. It's fine, he tried. Let's reapply Jokerized Batarings on him. And push him all the way to the corner again. Actually, not too bad of a damage output for Constantine. Though you need to remember he's currently at peak performance in terms of the passive efficiency. Because Flash has absolutely no health. The higher health Flash started, the lower damage Constantine would do. Okay, that was not too bad, but yet again, he was very low on health, which helps Constantine a lot. Okay, so you've seen me using the Puppet TPI for quite a while, a few videos, and usually it's paired with Zatanna. Let's try it without Zatanna, and let's see if we can start it very soon. Because this man disables the specialty, which will make it kind of inconvenient to use Zatanna, because she kind of relies on that a lot to get some free specials, if you want to get her stacks fast. So we're just gonna use Vixen here. I'm gonna focus myself on getting API into infinite power as soon as possible. I have a level 10 puppet, so that's gonna be easier than maybe for a lot of other people. Let's just refresh those. Not sure if the third special will be straight up infinite power, though I don't think so. Oh, it is straight up, so it is 3 negative effects from the third special. You just need 2. As well, super with Harley. So yeah, just with this team, if you have a lower level puppet and you're having trouble getting infinite power, just try a Vixen with Godkiller, though that will not be too viable for other soul raids, because you're no longer gonna get passive stats from Godkiller. Though if you can use Godkiller for passive stats, just get Vixen in there, she's gonna put 2 negative effects, and all you need to get is lucky with the puppet, so that it actually applies a negative effect, so that it gets added to the 2 negative effects that the third special actually adds. So you're gonna be able to get this relatively easily. Though granted, I only heard one person in the comments complaining that it's quite hard for them to activate Puppet with this team. Probably there's a lot more people who had this problem, including myself on the secondary accounts. Oh boy, the damage is really starting to stack up here towards the end. Yeah, that's Cyborg down. Well, let's try to kill Deathstroke with the Mortal Kombat team. That should be fun. Okay, so here I have Scorpion with level 10 Godkiller, Flash with level 10 Godkiller, and Raiden with the level 10 Dark Metal cards. Let me actually vibe check the Godkiller a little bit to see if it's the better one. No, it's not the better one. I mean, this doesn't make too much of a difference, but I might as well put this here, because this gives a bit of damage. If we take a look at this, it's gonna have some hazard dot damage. I have this for Batman the Drowned built like this, but it's gonna benefit Scorpion somewhat. Well, the main part of the damage doesn't come from the hazard itself, it comes from Raiden actually hitting the enemies on the hazard. But we might as well take all the advantages we have. Okay, this is well set up. Let's try to kill this man. He's a bit more inconvenient than your usual fight, but we should be fine. My bad there, I messed up the combo interruption. I didn't even need to combo interrupt because you have God Killer applied. Swipe down, keep pushing him to the corner, swipe down again, keep pushing him to the corner, swipe down again. Oh boy, this is a long ass map. Of course he jumps out of it. Okay, I messed up a bit there. At least it was a weird input, because I definitely pressed the jump attack. But the character felt like doing a tap attack before that. Oh, come on. Why you do this to me? Bro. There's... Over here, I don't think there's literally anything I'm doing wrong. I mean, this was wrong. That I messed up the combo interruption. But the random jump after the Raiden combo, I don't think there's much I can do to prevent that. Like, it got block disabled. Look, he just jumps. He just jumps. Doesn't happen too often, and it worked very well for the first half of the fights. But then he just felt like jumping out of it. This is lame. This is so disappointing, actually. Because it was going so well, and then it gets messed up by something that's simply out of my control. Yeah. I mean, this setup works for the most part, but this team would be so much better and so much more convenient, and maybe you would have some options to actually use Scorpion as the damage dealer if the enemy didn't jump out of that third special. So I guess we have to wait and see if they ever change this. If not, you're gonna have this inconvenience from time to time. I'm gonna use Dark Malakhar's team because I'm curious how much damage this man can do, because I haven't used him in quite a while, and we're gonna give him maxed out passive stats with a Red Twin there to give him a little bit of a time extension. Our options for a third support character would have been Black Adam, I guess, and looks still Supergirl, but I'm gonna go for Red Twin here, it's just a bit more convenient to use. Let's get our passive stacked. I guess I could be building combo with Red Hoods instead, because I think he has an infinite combo with the God Killer. Yes, he does. Gonna have Dr. Fate tank this because Red Hood is a lot more valuable alive. Because he haven't done his super move yet. Oh, the God Killer reduces his attack anyway, so it's not gonna kill anybody. For some reason, I always forget about that. As well, super move too. Bro. Okay. Okay, my bad. I'm just happy King is not dead. Let's just regard that as a win and keep going. You're finally back in the corner. Why do I always mess up combo interruption against this man? Okay, there we go, it's going better. But I don't think we have the damage. Also, King died because he had no health left to combo interrupt. I think we do have enough time to get back to max amount of power, so we also do the Red Hood super move. There we go. That was a close one. But I'm not killing this though. If I made absolutely no mistakes, I might have killed this. It seems like Dark Malakard's King is not strong enough to make up for my mistakes in this one. We're actually gonna take a bit longer to kill him. Okay, next team. Okay, so we're gonna have Bad Ninja Catman with Dark Malakards and Joker and God Hero on the R2 guys. This should be enough, and I don't think he has lethal resistance. I think he only has crit resistance, hopefully. Even without lethals, I should still be able to do this much damage. Command Dark Malakards anytime soon, you can respawn here. I don't mind if you do. Okay, we're doing good damage here. We're doing great damage here. I think I should have tried to kill him with this instead of King. If I was gonna use Dark Malakards on anything. There we go, that's Deathstroke down. Again, let's take a look at the rewards that we got for this one. Oh wow, who would have guessed? Again, no Deathstroke. Okay, so here I have a bit of a weird one. I got Girl of Steel Supergirl with God Killer, I got Brainiac with Puppets, and I got Raven with Beta Club. I'm gonna pretty much get Raven to a point where she one-shots the fight in one dot value. It's gonna be a bit tricky to do. The tricky part is to not kill her before I get to that point. Because after like 1 minute or 1 minute and a half at most during these fights, Raven doing a jump attack or a swipe towards the enemy will one-shot them. But it'll one-shot them in some time. What I want to get out of this is a 1 second, 1 value one-shots, that type of deal. Okay, we got one more negative effect from there. Not really looking to trigger Puppet yet with Brainiac. We're gonna use that later. It also goes into the trying to buff Raven type of deal. But for now, by not activating Puppet, we're generating solar shields for Girl of Steel Supergirl. That she's gonna eventually use to increase my damage. Okay, we did trigger infinite power, that's not terrible. Because that gives me a full power bar. Girl of Steel Supergirl can definitely benefit from that. Okay. We're no longer generating solar shields with Brainiac, so that's a bit of a problem. Get Raven in there. Keep in mind no jump attacks or swipe attacks, because she is gonna die terribly. Actually triggered infinite power, which is not the worst thing, actually. Okay, we're maxed out in that regard. Got 3 darkness stacks here. Going for a 4th one. 5 stacks. Now, can we trigger the Brainiac infinite power again? Am I too greedy here? Oh, she blocked. Yeah, never mind, we're not doing that. I'm so tempted to just do a jump attack. They also want a super move. Boop. Okay, that's a nice 400 mil. That's not too bad, though I was expecting something a bit more crazy. Bro, you're dead. You're sitting on 1 HP. There we go. Now let's move on to the secondary account. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try to put to use the knowledge that I talked about on the main account and try to apply it to a level 7 Puppet team. We're not gonna have Vixen here. We're gonna have Zatanna, but Zatanna can help out a bit, or we can get one additional negative effect from EPI herself ahead of time. We just need a little bit of power generation. And we need to not get insanely unlucky with the Puppet activation. Though first things first, let's get the Zatanna damage buff out of the way. Okay, that's actually not bad. We got so many 3-second special. I'm actually gonna hold on to this for a bit, because he doesn't have enough power for me to steal. Okay. No power steal here, but it's fine. We get 3 special 1 out of it. Yeah, no percentage fall damage, because I didn't get any free third specials, but it's fine. Overall, this went well. Now, let's try to get 1 negative effect ahead of time from EPI, which she did successfully. Now, all we need to do in theory, as long as the second negative effect also applies... Oh, it still worked. I'm not sure I had the God Killer. I think I did. I don't think it would have activated if I didn't have it. As well, super with Harley. But yeah, this activation was definitely a lot smoother than yesterday. Though as far as I remember, yesterday I kind of messed up the taggings and I tagged Zatanna by mistake, so that was also something that contributed to this not working. I'm doing 3 of them because that's the maximum amount I can do before Harley is able to tag in, and I don't want to waste time sitting too much with EPI. So I guess you could stay and get a lot of damage against target stacks, that also works. But yeah, that's gonna be a clean one-shot. Yeah, it's not that hard to trigger, you just have to put a little bit of planning into it. If you're just gonna get EPI in there, use the third special, don't get infinite power, it's not gonna do well. Okay, so we got Batman Collapse with Joker as Batarings. Also gonna have Batman the Drowned with Dark Metal cards, and we're gonna have Johnson Lantern with God Killer. God Killer on Batman Collapse, so I don't know why I keep saying Joker as Batarings instead of God Killer. But yeah, I'm gonna try again to kind of take advantage of the God Killer on Batman Collapse. So I can still have the God Killer gameplay on Batman the Drowned. Oh, of course, that swipe down doesn't reach. I forgot about that, my bad. I really need him to be in the corner to get the optimal gameplay experience out of this one. This should be Rice's energy at full. Also getting that percentage shell damage in there. Looks like one God Killer debuff, it's enough to put me from 0 to maximum in terms of Batman the Drowned's crisis energy. So we can literally just be chilling on one God Killer stack when it comes to that. Bro, he dodged that. That seemed a bit unfair, but whatever. That will severely slow down my damage. Yeah, when he's in the corner, you can do the tagging into a swipe down and then begin the combo again. Yeah, this is peak gameplay for this team. This is what you should be looking for to do. Get the enemy in the corner and get instant activations, then tag in Batman Drowned. We failed to continue the combo there. If the enemy's combo interrupt, if the enemy's combo interruptible, you're not gonna run into a lot of the problems we run into here. There's like no point in doing it like this if the enemy's combo interruptible. But this seems to work well enough, and there were a few mistakes on my end, which if I didn't do, I think we might have been able to kill him. I'm not gonna kill him now. I don't care if he blocks, I just wanna sit in the fight on the Dark Metal card so we max out that passive damage. But yeah, we actually got a lot closer than I thought we would when it comes to killing him. This went well, though yet again, you're not always gonna have passive stats from God Killer, so that's gonna be maybe a problem in our soul rates. I'm gonna use Black Adam here with Puppet. And I'm gonna use Vixen and Shazam, I guess, with the God Killers. By the way, how much for getting this to level 10? Yeah, we're a bit far from that. I don't think I'm gonna get it to level 10 in this refresh of the soul rates. Okay, that's infinite power. Let's see if we can keep it. Because the Vixen negative effects are soon gonna expire. Okay, we kept it. Maybe use the special 2 again. Get a bit of a refresh on that. Also make sure we keep up the special 2 so we don't run into any trouble in that regard. There we go. As both Cyborg down, let us move on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to kill this man with Puppeting. I have God Killer here, and God Killer here at level 4, and King is gonna have a level 7 Puppet. Shouldn't be that hard to activate it, especially because Black Adam is gonna give me a lot of negative effects. I think I'm gonna go straight for super move because that's like a guaranteed negative effect, and if I get that out, we're gonna get pretty much guaranteed infinite power. I lose a bit of damage because I didn't have my stacks built. Okay, that was no negative effect. That sucks. We just need one. Just one. That's all I need. Okay, that's a negative effect. That's great. Now this man should put me into infinite power easily enough. Only he didn't hit any armor pierce hits? How, my man? How can you... Buddy. There we go. That's some armor pierce hits. How can I get that unlucky? I mean, I know I don't have the biggest armor pierce on the talons. But hey, that was a lot of hits in there, buddy. We're just gonna do this and hopefully not lose infinite power. Got super move playable now, so I need to be mindful when tagging Black Adam in. Oh, he'll not get hit by it because he power drains a bit on tagging anyway. Most likely King will get hit by it if I ever randomly lose infinite power. Come on, King, we can get this done. Can definitely get this done. Not sure if I did all the percentage hull damage with Black Adam, but now it's kinda too late for that. There we go. That was a bit closer than I was expecting, but it's still a clear enough one-shot. Bro, my hair's looking weird. I need to wash it today. But yeah, let's move on. And try Puppet Lord Joker plus Raven. Because I'm curious to see how much damage we can get out of this. We're gonna lose the Grodd power generation, which sucks, but the Grodd negative effects are gonna be kind of made up for by the God Killer negative effect and the Darkness. And when you're using Raven plus something with Puppet, The problem is this thing might get off screen. You're not gonna see when darkness ends, so I'm gonna try and pay attention to that 21 seconds duration and try to refresh it every 19 seconds or something to just be sure I do it. If it goes away from the screen, there's a chance it doesn't, then we're gonna have the other God Killer on Robin. I don't think I've ever played this team, so I have no idea what to expect here. All I'm hoping is fast infinite power activation. We're gonna need to power generate a bit at the start. Okay, let's power steal a bit with Draven now. Oh, of course, the back off into a jump attack, into a special 2, into a stun. That's a nice combo that Harley can do. When you're trying to combo and chop her after 2 hits and she's not in the corner. Okay, one more negative. Come on, buddy, you can do it. He can't do it. Come on. That's a bit late. Now the God Killer is gonna expire. Though we can kind of fix that. Okay, so far the darkness is on screen, which is great. That's fine, she barely took damage. As well, super move too. I'm afraid of not losing infinite power here. I jinxed it. Yeah, holding the infinite power doesn't seem that reliable, actually. I mean, of course, if this was a level 10 puppet, I would not have such problems. But it sadly is not. Come on, Joker, we can get it. Well, we got it, but she backed off a bit. So we might lose it again. Oh boy, I messed up. Something I mess up with Puppet a lot is assuming I'm blockable on the characters that I don't have Puppet on, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna tag in without the care with Raven. And I'm not gonna get hit because they got blind, but I don't have unblockable on her. Yeah, this whole thing was a failure. However, we're gonna get some idea of how much damage this can potentially do if I play it right. Let's at least try to play correctly the last part of it. I wish instead of tag out disable, they would have something like a block disable and remove the unblockable while you have Puppet active. That would be a lot more convenient. But yeah, I think there's quite a lot of potential with this team. That being if things go a lot better than they did here. Whatever, it happens. Let's move on. Okay, so as you might be aware, my Deathstroke doesn't have any gears, so we're gonna have a bit of crit chance on the talents, but that's not gonna be a lot. The power generation will be slow, so we're adding Grodd to give him power generation on lethals, and we're adding Brainiac to give him lethals. I usually don't do this, but I don't have any other percentage fall damage characters left to pair him up with, because I've used all of them somehow in this video. So it's all gonna be about him in this one. Oh boy, look at that power generation. Literally feels like I'm having all the gears and having a, I don't know, 7 stars Deathstroke. Of course, that's annoying block. Boss EPI characters are one of those characters that's cheat a bit in terms of giving you a lot smaller of a window to actually hit them. In between certain actions. For example, when a character swipes towards you and you block that swipe. What? What was that special delay? Don't kill him. Oh, this sucks, because I can't heal. I mean, this clone did not tag in the worst moment possible. I mean, it did tag in the worst moment possible because it's gonna get hit by super move. And base Deathstroke can't heal. That sucked, and it's all because of a special delay. I'm gonna tag out. Because that clone was gonna die anyway. And would have tagged in Deathstroke and most likely gotten him killed. I'm gonna have to cycle in and out until I finish the Deathstroke percentage shell damage. The base form Deathstroke at least. Because he's sitting on 0 health and we don't want that. We don't want him dying. Okay, it's done actually. That's a bit weird. I'm gonna wait until the last minute of the fight so that the last clone at least has maxed out power generation. Oh, I forgot there was no more percentage shell damage to do. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. That did no damage. Yeah, this clone is gonna have a whole minute to do damage, hopefully, unless I mess things up. Remember when Nora Snowglobe got introduced and people were like, yeah, they're gonna nerf it next update, it's not gonna give percentage shell damage anymore to clones. And here we are 3 years later, told us that. I got a notification the other day on the phone. I don't know if you guys remember when my YouTube account got hacked and I lost it for a few hours. That man was logged in into my Gmail, so while I was scrambling to get my YouTube account back, that man was having a blast. Like, it's YouTube, Google Timeline was like, remember your trip in Karachi 3 years ago? You went to the zoo, you went to a restaurant? No, I didn't. That guy did. But yeah. Well, that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.